How are we doing, future Joshua? And now we wait. Yes, we're working. Okay, I have my room is in spooky mode. We got no lights. We are nearly ready. Okay, hello friends, hello. I hope you've had a wonderful day today, whatever you've been up to, wherever you might be. I apologise about the extremely late start. Crumbs, that is loud. Before I get in panic mode as well, I should say that if you're watching on Twitch, I have turned off. We're going to see if it means that we get more bots again. If I have followers only mode turned off for chat. I don't know if it makes any difference to anyone watching. But we'll see. If we get a ton of cheap viewer bots, then I'll put it back on. But I'm hoping that Seri will kind of help with it. Anyway, so we are here in Dead Space. It is our first playthrough. We're still pretty close to the start, I guess. I looked it up and apparently this game is about 12 hours. So it's about the same as Metro 2033. And so far we've definitely played it for at least 12 hours. So I think it might be 12 hours if you know what you're doing and you just kind of run. But we are taking our time, as always, because we are scared. This game is quite scary. And the combat's pretty good. You know, like... shit, what? Did this game come out in 2008? Same as Fallout 3. That's a spooky coincidence. It looks better because this remake came out 2023. But you can still kind of tell in places that the base engine is like fairly dated. I don't know what we're doing with this stuff. We don't have any nodes, so we can't upgrade anything. Why did we come over here? What was the point in that? Yeah, okay, never mind. I have heard so many good things about Dead Space over the years. So when I started streaming and I realised, oh, now I can play horror games and be terrified, yeah. But I probably won't have a panic attack because my brain's focused on streaming. So as scared as we get, it doesn't seem to get to that point. The very first was Outlast, and that was absolutely terrifying. And that, I guess, is what you'd call like a pure horror game. This, it's maybe got, would it be like a survival horror? Because there's a little bit of crafting and you need to be picking up resources and you're running out of ammo and all that jazz. What are we supposed to be doing? How do we look at our... So that's all our bits and bobs. What do we have? How do we find... I think when we played this a couple of days ago, we got our first side mission. So we're trying to do that, but we can't do that until we destroy the barricade. And we can't destroy the barricade until we get a hydrazine tank and a shock pad. So I guess we can choose whether we want to go to 0G therapy or bioprosthetics. I mean, that sounds pretty cool, but gotta go for therapy, right? Chance for free therapy. I am not giving that up. This way. I could have sworn that we got a side mission, something to do with I don't remember what her name is. Our character here is called Isaac, and there was a distress signal coming from this. I don't know if it's a space station or just a massive fuck-off spaceship. I think it might be a space station. So we had to help, I guess, because it's like, I don't know, it's like spaceman's code, right? Something like that. And we got here and all this shit is going on. Everyone here is no longer human. They have become these super freaky, I mean, zombie kind of things, but they're a bit more tentacly. Shall we just follow the almighty hand? Here we go. That is hands down my favourite mechanic. We would be absolutely screwed if we couldn't just follow the almighty hand. But yeah, so Isaac, that's who Isaac is. We are now stuck here because our ship got destroyed. But someone on this space station, I think, is her name Nicole. It's either Nicole or Naomi or something like that. I think it's like Isaac's wife or ex-wife or something. So we are also, there's the Isaac's here because of the distress call, but also because he's personally invested. I could have sworn it said, because I remember looking it up. I think from what I remember, I googled it, and it's kind of interlinked. It's not like a... I thought, oh, it's something we're going to have to go off and focus on. But from what I remember, I think it said that it's more like you come across it anyway. We'll see. We'll see. Oh yeah, we went down here, didn't we? Yeah, it's coming back to me now. All of this place was filled with zombie things. Very freaky. Is there anything here that we can take? Oh, prosthetics center. Okay, so that's where we do that one. Let's go back here. Is it one of these doors, maybe? Dr. T. Kine, was it you? Oh, what do we have here?
Ben, what in God's name is happening down there? Precisely that. God's work.
Oh, didn't even see him there.
These deaths at the colony. The paranoia, the hallucinations. You wanted a scientific analysis? Cause and effect? Well, it all began after they raised the marker.
What are you so worried about? The marker is divine. We know this. Look, it'll be
Sounding a bit culty there.
Put your mind at ease.
At ease? People are dying. How can that be the transformation the teachings promise?
We're witnessing a new beginning. Terrence, for unitology, for humanity. Of course our faith is being tested. Everything is about to change.
That's what worries me. And recording. Seal entry.
Wow, that's freaky. So, I thought, I was under the impression that the space station we're on, which I believe is called the Ishimura, it was some kind of mining ship. I think they mentioned the word planet cracker, which is a trope that I've heard in other media. Basically, it's like like the Death Star, right? It blows a planet apart and then harvests the goodies. I don't know. Observations on the marker. This is the first time we've heard of this, the marker thing. The vidlog, and it's the first indication that maybe there was... I was under the impression it was maybe some kind of outbreak, or like an alien virus, or something like that. But this is sounding, I don't know. The vidlogs from the colony are poor quality, but I've seen enough to confirm the discovery to Ben. The artifact appears to be a genuine marker, the first to be found since unitology's founding. We must get it on board at the first... I can't even imagine the potential of such a find. The black marker offered revelations beyond our wildest dreams. And... yeah, okay, so we've already had... we are 16 minutes in, and we've already had our first clanker. This is reminding me why I have it set to followers only. It's not like, oh, you have to have followed me for a day or a week or something. It's instant, but it means that that's the first filter, and that does the most work. Seri helps. Seri is the bot that I have basically everything turned off, except it tells me when there's going to be an advert, so I can pause the game, which I probably shouldn't do from a financial point of view, right? Anyway, but the main thing is that it should stop some bots, and it should tell me when there's going to be an advert. I think if we get a second one, imminently, I'll turn it back on. I can't... Where did we get to? I can't even imagine the potential of such a find. The black marker offered revelations beyond our wildest dreams, and that was without the benefits of current analytical technology. This new marker, what secrets could it have? What wonders could it offer to humanity, to the Church of Unitology, without EarthGov here to seize them first? EarthGov, okay, so is that some sort of like global government? Because I suppose we are in the future. I don't know exactly, like, we're not way in the future, but we are in the future. I think. This marker could herald the dawn of a new age, and I will do my part to see that age come to pass. Maybe this is fate. Blah, 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 blah. Maybe this is fate. In the darkest time of my life, the church and its teachings comforted me, saved me. Now I'm here, in the right place at the right time, to be of service to all humanity, to repay those blessings. Amelia, if only you could be here. Who's Amelia? Well, maybe we'll find out more about what happened to those folk at some point. One of these, if we... I mean, Amelia is not the name of Isaac's wife, so that's maybe good news. From what I remember, I think all of this... Oh.
Surgical log. Dr. Charles Mercer. Copy to my secure terminal. I convinced Jurgens to show me the video feed from the colony. It's remarkable to finally see what I've sought all my life. The miners, this transformation, that defied death itself. Kain is erring on the side of caution. His faith has been shaken by these...
Oh, I guess they got names now.
How strange.
Not just beasties.
But my own faith has been so richly rewarded. With or without Kain, I must study one of these creatures. Or the next best thing. Brennan's patient, for example.
Oh, so it looks like some of the scientists are in on the whole Unitology cult. Which now, thinking about the name, is that going to be the twist? That there's this, like, cult that made it happen? It's the same thing that they pulled in Aliens Dark Descent. Like, throw in some humans that want the apocalypse to happen for whatever bullshit reason. It's the next step in evolution, like some shit like that. N, what? Dr. N, I think this might be...
Nicole?
N. Oh, here, oh, it is Nicole. I mean, I don't think she's here, my guy. We will steal all of her medicine, though. Audio log, here we go.
Dr. Nicole Brennan. With medication and zero-G therapy, patient Harris is showing improvements. If this continues, there might be hope for the others on Aegis 7. However, Dr. Mercer continues to interfere. He claims Harris's delusions are religiously...
Yeah, see, we now know that
If I have to
he's
make a complaint, I
like
will.
a cult
I'm
member.
not losing my patient over Unitology bullshit. Not again.
Not again.
Dr.
Nicole Brennan, yes.
Location inconclusive. Manual rig tracking
Wonderful.
is available.
See, if it's our wife, then tracking her doesn't seem so creepy. If it's like our ex and we're now tracking her, that's maybe, I mean, yeah, there's a zombie apocalypse going on, but it's still a little bit creepy. God, my voice has died on me there. I did not read that. Oh God. Oh sugar, how to map missions database. Is it that one?
Personal log, Dr. Nicole Brennan.
No. this one. Yes, here we go. Hello, hello, hello. We we are back in. I mean, it's up there with Space Marine. Like, Space Marine is basically the same setting, but in that you're kind of this kick-ass super soldier tank thing. You are the danger. Here we're like some miner dude. No, we're not a miner. It's a mining. I think, are we an engineer? Who's got like a little mining laser that he's picked up. We are not the danger here. Dr. Brennan. Okay, so that's Isaac's lady friend. Your church mentor. Oh yeah, so I think she was an expert in like deprogramming the cult folk. He knows me and my girlfriend want to leave. I can feel it. Our last seminar was all about heretics. How every unitologist who leaves is an enemy of humanity. Yeah, okay, we're going swiftly into the villain section now. We've gone from like, oh, they did this in Starfield. There was a couple of religions, and they didn't pull it off super well, like most of Starfield. But they were a lot more, like, there was maybe a shady undertone, but they were also, I mean, like, in the far, far future, there probably will be, like, space religion. I don't know. But we've gone from, like, thinking, oh, okay, maybe it's like it's just some people, but unitology, maybe it's all people having to come together, right, to achieve good things together as one people. It could also mean, like, they want to unite the humans with the beasties. And now we're going into apocalypse territory. So I don't know. I mean, it would be a twist if they turned out to not be the bad guys. I apologise, my hay fever has been absolutely terrible today. The church pulls out these tricks when they feel threatened. They have neuropsychiatrists. Okay. So, I think by the sounds of it, Nicole is maybe a good person. It's not going to be like, oh, she's working with the shady company doing shady things. I mean, that would be a twist. But at least it seems right now like she is probably a good guy. Like I said, though, it would be a twist if they did, like, I don't know how they do it, but if it turned out that the unitology people were actually good, or at least not evil, and Nicole, as part of the deprogramming, it was actually some like sci-fi hypnosis bullshit to forget like that she'd seen alien beasts. I don't know. So we should now have, yes, oh yeah. Emergent, okay, so, yeah, this is what I thought. So it is something else we have to do, but we can't get there until we destroy the barricade, which is the same thing that's stopping us from doing that. So our goal right now has remained exactly the same. We should probably save when we get to up here, because I don't really want to. I want to actually find some I mean, I don't want to find some beasties. I'm very much enjoying that right now this place is clear and there's no beasties and we're not being hunted. Okay, this way. I'm not sure what... I don't know if you can hear... I don't know if it's loud enough for you to hear the strange, like, whispering that keeps happening over the tannoy system here. There was something about cardiovascular deformation. Something like... It's very creepy. I think... Oh yeah, so this is where we got to, and then we turn back to get that. Okay. I was gonna play Fallout again tonight. That's what I was thinking this morning, and then I thought, oh no, we'll do Morrowind, and I got it all ready. How do we freeze this? Is that it? There we go. And I got it all ready, and then I couldn't get the stream to start. So I was like, great, let me just do a bit of Crusader Kings. Because so much of that is admin. I mean, it's basically all admin. But we didn't do, like, we haven't had any more kids, we haven't been in a war, we haven't gained or lost anything. I think it's only been about 6 months in game. Evacuate this area immediately. That's not a good sign. And I was doing that while I was trying to get the stream started. And I couldn't get it working and couldn't get it working. And then eventually I was just like, right, fuck it. It's really late, so we'll do some late night spooks. This game is quite good for, like, hopping in. I don't feel like we need to do... Maybe because I wouldn't have the best time. But we might be getting into panic attack territory if I played, like, 7 hours of this. How do we do it? There we go. So this actually really impressed me. I don't know how similar this is to in the original version. In the remake, all this stuff, that is awesome. It feels great. It looks great. I am very impressed. I was not expecting, like... It reminds me of a game called Control. I don't know if anyone's played or heard of that. It is super trippy. I've never done Acid, but it's basically... It's like a simulator of a gigantic mushroom trip while trying to break into the FBI or something. It is wild. And all of that aside, you had a very similar, like... I can't remember what they called it in that, but where you could kind of pick up objects with telekinesis and throw them and stuff. It was better in that. But again, this game is from 2008. And I assume that was still a feature when it came out. Maybe it didn't look quite as good. What's in here? Not the right way. Okay, well the almighty hand says that way. Why did we come from there? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, there was nothing in there. Okay, well, we're yet to see a beastie. I assume that will change very soon, and then we'll have all the beasties we can dream of. I don't know as well if there's some kind of meter or a bar or something for how often you can do that. Oh shit, hang on, I didn't know we could do that. Didn't know we could pick it up and launch it. I thought we could just pick it up and kind of drag it. Like, okay, we can't do that one. I thought we could like whack it like that. But we can... Boom. Okay, well, I guess we don't need to use our guns anymore. Who needs guns when you can just... Oh yeah, we're back here again. Did we go the wrong way? I think we must have gone the wrong way. I don't think that we'll have anything for this. Yeah. We'll just carry on. Okay. Imaging Diagnostics Wing. The USG Ishimura. The lab. That's not be good, is it? So, oh, that's not what I meant to press. How do we swap wet? There we go. So, last time we played this, we unlocked our... I've done it again. This is the weapon we had that we picked up when we got here. Definitely just heard something. And it basically shoots a little slice, a laser slice. Because the whole deal is you have to cut the limbs off to kill these things. And it's been decent, but you can tell it's not a weapon. It's like a mining tool or something. Last stream... Oh, I've done it again. I'm pressing Y to swap weapon, but that's not. We gotta do that. There we go. This is an actual weapon. Well, we got spooky mute. Swear I just saw something. Oh, that's gonna be a beastie, isn't it? That's gonna turn. Oh, jeez. Hello, sir. Jeez. Okay. I mean, 100%. That's a beastie. Oh, maybe not. Is this the way we're going? Yeah. Ooh. I can't hear anything. No power. Okay, I heard something there. Okay, it can only be this way. Oh, we're gonna have to move that. Maybe that was there to keep something blocked in. Counselling services. Depression, terrestrial longing, terminal illness. What does that say? Trouble with life off-world? Do you miss the atmosphere? Have you recently been diagnosed with a serious illness? We're here to provide you with top-tier counselling and support. Okie doke. That's a pretty interesting concept. Like, the three biggest problems people have psychologically: terminal illness, which is maybe because maybe obviously that's not a good thing, but also maybe in the future that we're in, people live a bit longer, like we've cured a lot more diseases, so when someone gets one that actually can kill them, it's an even bigger deal. Terrestrial longing, as in, like, we've been on a spaceship for 25 years and we miss the Earth. And depression, because I guess we've got the whole kind of corporate nightmare apocalypse vibe. But also, I guess everyone here is probably away from their loved ones. I'm a little concerned that it's giving us so many machine gun rounds. It's giving us those because we're gonna need them, right? And we are still yet to see a live beast eating. So, oh Jesus! Why did I speak so bloody soon? Goodness gracious me. I mean, I literally asked for that, didn't I? I have nobody to blame there but myself. What do we have here? Diagnostic something. Where's it telling us to go? Up there, okay. So we need to go up there, and we can't go up there till we've got a circuit breaker. Right? Okay, well, we can't do that until it's got power. So, how do we get power? Is there something here we gotta pick up, maybe? Is that... This is where we came from, right? Oh, no, this is not where we came from. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Hello, sir. How's it going? Sorry, I just had to make sure you were a human. Oh. Yeah, we can't upgrade anything still, so that was entirely pointless. Is that something we can take? Oh, yes. Security clearance level 2 required. Well, we don't have that. Excuse me. Yeah, that's where we gotta go. What are we looking for then? Is it that? Are we supposed to, like... No? Is it that? Oh, I see what we gotta do. Perfect. I reckon there's going to be a shitload of beasties when we turn this stuff on. Right, well, we'll do doors first. And then we'll do elevator, because if there's any loot here, we want that. Security station. Is that where we've come from? I think. Yeah, so not that way. We looked over there. Was that one of the doors that opened? That one? No, we've been in this one. In that case, I think we go elevator. Because I am not seeing anything. Is there a locked... Yeah, see, that's locked even though we've got the doors open, so... Oh, that's the sound of new friends somewhere. Oh, Jesus. Oh, what is that? That's new. Yeah, we have not seen one of those before. See, I remember saying last time we played this game that they are hella creepy and incredible design. But is it just gonna be more of them? Or are they gonna introduce like variants? Like an acid variant, something like that. But that was straight up a different beastie form. I can hear something somewhere. Where do we go? I can 1000% hear something stomping around. Can we move that whole thing? Bloody hell. So now, does that mean we can go down through there? Oh, hang on. I think I see. So can we move that back so that we can cross over there? Where's the... Or should we just go down there first? See what that opened up. So, not that way. It's gonna be if we can... Yes. We'll skip through here. I can definitely hear something that is not a friend. I mean, we don't know. We might come across a friendly necromorph. I somehow doubt it, but I mean, it's not impossible. Oh, is that the door that's opened by... Where was the elevator or the doors? Is that the doors? So, okay. In that case, I reckon we do what's up here first. I reckon we'll go around this corner. Oh, it's there. Is that going to be another one? Don't think so. Need... What does that say? That's definitely in... I don't know. That's the other side of that. Okay. So I think... Is there going to be anything here? Or is the way we got to go down there? Zero G therapy. Okay. So in that case... I think maybe we do the bit down here first. Sorry, wait. We'll swap this over. Perfect. And we'll go through here. It's probably going to be some loot of some kind. Which is the whole survival horror thing, right? Left is a way we've been. So, is it in here? The consultation room. Okay, is there going to be something in here? Oh. I felt from the outside there would defo be a beastie in here somewhere. Audio log.
Patient
Yes.
log retrieved.
I hear the tests on patient Harris were inconclusive. Given the reports from the colony, he's lucky to have his faculties at all. Well, a divine experience would leave an impression on anyone's mind. Perhaps. But I saw nothing divine in all that blood. The suicides. This is a revelation, Terrence. We just need more insight to translate it.
You think this insight can be found in Mr. Harris's psyche?
I'm positive. And with Captain Matthias barring any visits to Aegis 7, this fellow may be our best chance.
But Harris is Dr. Brennan's patient. And your methods... Look, Mercer, things are complicated enough already. I can't sign off on this.
You'll do what's best, of course, but how long can we afford to wait?
Okay. So there was, I mean, I guess we got some lore. They mentioned the name Harris, which I think is new. I don't think we've heard that yet. And I'm sure there's probably an achievement or something for getting all the audio logs, but we're not worrying about that. I was thinking more like a weapon or a... Still think like a shotgun would be really good. A space shotgun. Because honestly, the I don't know what they're called. The rifle thing is not as good as just the thing we got right at the start. That's not a door we can go through, is it? No. Okay. Okie doke. So, it's through here to the... Definitely heard something there. 0G therapy, I think that's where we have to go. So we'll do this first. Beastie? Probably gonna be a beastie somewhere. I guess not. Is there anything in here at all? Security clearance too. Oh, Jesus! Oh. Fucking hell. I mean, I guess technically there wasn't one in here. But we did get a... Oh, we got a jump scare. Clip that, clip that, clip that. Oh, that's reminded me actually. So, when I've mentioned the clipping that I do, I've been around a week behind. Basically, probably for about 2 months. I got really screwed up timeline wise because there was some stuff going on, so I got like 2 weeks behind and we clawed our way back. Well, now I've realized when I was doing it today, we had one stream that we didn't do at all. We went for like 6 minutes or something. I got it working and then it wouldn't go at all. Then we had one night that we streamed the whole time on Twitch only, and then afterwards it got deleted off my account, so there's no copy of that on Twitch or YouTube, so I have no idea what happened during that stream. And then we've had, I think, 2 nights where it's been like 40 minutes or something, because Streamlabs has been royally screwed up. So as of right now, I am 2 streams behind, which is a very exciting feeling. Like, I remember when I started and I was like getting a clip the day after the stream. We are so behind. But not as behind as we have been. So I'm oh, got something else. Dr. B. Warwick, Chief Psych Officer, Sensory Deprivation Treatments. I've never done that. Been in one of those sensory deprivation tanks. I got invited to go once, but I bailed. I'd love to try it someday. The diagnoses are stacking up as fast as I can file them. Sleep paralysis, hallucinations, nightmares, paranoia. I'm getting patients from all over the ship. No underlying cause is showing up in environmental analysis, foodstuffs, or radiation levels. I admit I'm at a loss. Mercer says he and Kine are working on a hypothesis, so in the meantime, I'm treating the symptoms. I'm seeing some improvement with sensory deprivation treatments in our zero-G therapy pods, but the sheer number of patients we're managing bothers me. Those systems are old and they need an overhaul. With so many pods active, I worry what might happen if there's a serious power surge down there, but nothing else seems to help. I suppose the odds are low enough. I'd rather take a small calculated risk than have dozens of miners and engineers impaired around heavy machinery. Okay. So it seems like there was some... It wasn't isolated, it was like a fairly widespread issue on here on the Ishimura before everything kicked off big time. So maybe that was some kind of like warning from... I don't know. We shall see. It's gotta be that way, right? Is this? Yeah, there's no way out. Okay. There's nothing over there. Okay, so I feel like we're due for maybe a cutscene or hearing from one of the other... I think there was 4 other people on our ship with us when we responded to the distress call here. I think one of them died in the crash, then another one of them died when we first got here to the zombie things, the beasties. I think now another one's died as well. So there's only 1 or 2 of them left, and so far everyone's dead. So we're not bumping into anyone. I don't know when we should start pruning the saves, because I'm just kind of just going in an empty one each time. There is no rhyme or reason. Chemical and cryogenics, not cryogenics. Okay, zero-G therapy. Well, I'm excited to see what this is going to be. It's probably... It said pods, right? So it's just going to be another corridor, probably. Again, with the security clearance too. I don't even know how we would go about getting that. to zero-G therapy. Oh. Ooh. Oh, okay, so this is where the oxygen meter thing comes in. Okay. I was wondering when we upgraded the suit. So far we haven't had a choice. Like, we've only had 2 points, I think. So we haven't had a choice yet. But one of the things you could upgrade was oxygen level. And I was like, well, what's the point in doing that? The game, so far we have, like, we can breathe the air. Okay, this is really quite cool. Little bit strange that Isaac is walking on the, I don't know what force is keeping him able to walk. He should be kind of floating more than anything. I don't think there was anything here, was there? No. Right, we should probably do this before we suffocate. Okay. And get your breath, my guy. Panic over. Panic over. Deep breathing. There we go. So, talking about Starfield, I remember I've spoken a lot about that before. I don't want to go into my history with that right now, but there's a very, very brief bit that's set in zero gravity. And one of the creations that I admittedly, I spent about 60 quid over the years on creations for that game, trying to make it playable. And then eventually I just gave up. And one of them developed the zero-G stuff a lot more. And it ended up being really quite cool. I don't know if there's going to be anything like that in this. Because, yeah, like I said, back there we were still walking, even though we were in zero-G. Oh, here we go. Use boot and suit thrusters to navigate in zero gravity. Are we in zero gravity? Because we can still breathe. Oh, no, I mean, there's zero gravity and then there's a vacuum. It's different. Okay, please be cool. Please be cool. Please be cool. Oh, hell yes. Okay. Very well done. Very cool. I mean, it's quite, in Starfield, you kept your momentum. In this, it seems to be a lot more kind of, it's reliant on you to, it's like an Iron Man suit, rather than being, okay, we're in zero gravity, we're going to use our jetpack to go that way, and then we carry on going that way. And if we press forward, we don't immediately go forward, we kind of start like, that was awesome in Starfield. In this, it's fine, but it is, I don't know. It's better than I expected, but not as good as I hoped. Where are we headed? In here? Again though, like 2008 this came out. This way? I mean, who needs to land? We can just fly around now. Fly away from the beasties.
Exiting zero gravity.
What does that say? Tea time. Tea time. Okay. And I'm not really that big a tea fan, to be honest. I genuinely don't remember the last time I had a cup of tea. Okay. I know that's somewhat sacrilegious as a English person. But I would describe it as, if I want the caffeine, I will have a cold, icy, blendy coffee. If I don't want the caffeine and I want something hot, then why not have hot chocolate? I don't tend to go for that middle where it's still got a bit of caffeine, but it's also not. I don't know. I mean,
Still holding this position.
oh,
What's
hang on.
happening there? Did you find
Nicole
Nicole?
ramble short.
Her office is empty. No sign of her. But I found some hydrazine that should work on the barricade. I just need to find a shock pad.
Okay, work fast, Isaac.
I mean, we weren't planning on working slowly. We are stuck here. Okay, and we're back. Hope you've had a wonderful day. If you're just joining now, I hope everything has been awesome today. My day has been, it's been all right. I am very much looking forward to going to sleep. Because I changed my bed. And there's nothing like that freshly changed sheets feeling. This way. That's where we just came from. Have we gone the wrong way? Oh no, hang on. Memory loss, clearly. Yeah, we got the thing from in here. So, I guess, do we go back now? Just retrace our steps and maybe there's some enemies or something? Because I don't know. Oh, sugar. Oh my god, this is gonna be cool. Okay, so how does that thing work in zero gravity? Where's it gone? There. Yeah, that's very freaky. I mean, as long as we keep moving, we should be alright. I think if it catches us, we are going to be screwed. But... Can't actually see where it is. Oh, there we go. Is it down? Did we beat it? I don't know. We can't do anything with this, right? No. Is that a suit? Yeah, that's not a person, right? Okay. I guess maybe Isaac has like magnet boots or something. I don't know.
What the hell? It shut the whole ship. I'll check it out.
Entering vacuum.
Oh yeah, we can't go that way now, can we? Ooh, oxygen recharger. Very nice. Coolant pipelines. Yeah, we haven't been that way. Can we go like up and out? Yeah, see, now we can go in walking mode.
Exiting vacuum.
Okay, so we don't have security clearance 1 or 2. Okay, can we pick something up? Is there anything that we can pick up? Okay, so I am really bad at being able to see what we can pick up and throw. I know when it did the little tutorial, it said there were like long steel pipes or something that we could pick up that would impale. And supposedly we could find them everywhere, but I have not seen a single one. They would honestly be incredibly helpful.
God. Took one step out of the captain's nest and Chen, that thing, he almost got me.
You okay?
I trapped him in a damaged escape pod. He's snarling like, this is fucked up. Hurry, Isaac.
Yeah, okay, so I think we only have one surviving crew member left. I think we've gone the right way. Don't know if we missed anything. Probably. Almost definitely. I don't know how open the world is. I don't know how linear. I mean, do we just have one path? I don't know.
Exiting zero gravity.
I hear something. For a second, I thought it was pointing that way, which would have meant we've gone wrong. Okay. Beastie. Beastie. Oh. I mean, what was the screaming sound there? There was 100% a screaming sound that accompanied that. What was doing that? Or was that purely to just make us scared? But these things are horrible. They seem to be quite a lot tougher. I think there's also... Oh, jeez. Yeah, so right now we have no, like, melee. That's honestly what I'm kind of waiting for. All we can do is do this crappy stomp. I mean, that's something we could throw. But there was like these specific, like, I don't know, like a meter long steel pipe. I think it had blue highlights on each end. And it was a separate thing. Like when you picked one of those up and threw it, it was like an instant kill, and a really awesome, like, impactful impale. That would be very good if we could learn how to do that. Because honestly, the weapons so far are not the best. We're about to die, so we should probably heal. We haven't seen a save thing for quite a long time, which is not great. Especially when all of this is new. Stasis. Save oh, it's the one that looks like a camera. Okay. So there's one there. If we'd been that way, chemical lab. Okay, give me 1 second, folks. Consider this your evening medication reminder if you need to take meds in the evening and it's evening where you are right now and you haven't had them already. Otherwise, don't worry. Okay. I think we're back. So, let's carry on, shall we? Where were we? That way. Should we follow the almighty hand? It rarely steers us wrong. But there's always a first. I think this way and... Why are we follow the almighty hand? The hand knows all. Right. Yeah, go through here then. Turn right. Okay. Yeah, we're back here. And again, we don't have any upgrades or anything that we can do. So we'll just do a cheeky little save and then carry on. This way. I mean, I think, yeah, we don't have any upgrades. Which, oh, crumbs. This way? Yeah. A new area? We've just come across a new enemy in that 0G zone. So, I am fully prepared for now coming out. Maybe there's a new type of enemy in each sort of wing. I don't know. Or it might just be that they've introduced a second one now because we've gone on to this second, like, chapter. I don't know. I have done zero research for this game. And I'm not looking at guides or tips or anything. And story-wise, all I knew is what I'd kind of heard on the grapevine as a gaming fan over the years. So I knew it was in space, I knew you were a dude called Isaac, and I knew that the enemies were some kind of alien zombie thing called necromorphs. That is it. So I don't know if there's story twists like the ones I was kind of low-key predicting earlier, or anything else. I have no clue. But I know that this first game especially is legendary, to the point that, like, I'm not a huge fan of the survival horror kind of gameplay mechanics. I'm not super into that, but it's worth. And so far, I thought my love for Alien would get me through Alien Isolation, but the gameplay itself wasn't engaging enough. This so far is very similar, honestly. The only difference is that you're not doing stealth. We're not sneaking past beasties or anything. But all the, like, the environments, the whole plot of you're on an unrelated spacecraft and then there's a distress signal. So you're not a you're like a citizen. You're not some kind of badass sci-fi soldier. All of that is exactly the same. Biological Prosthetic Center. We keep you working. Okay. So I'm kind of hoping that maybe here Isaac will unlock some kind of punching glove. That would be... Oh, hang on. Oh, we have a person. Hello, sir. Oh, that's not something we've seen. Ew. Is that a baby? What the shit was that? I mean, that was scary because it was so fast. And because it looks like it was a baby. We can't unlock any of these. We don't have security clearance 1, 2, or 3. So it looks like we're going to have to go in here. Where the zombie baby is. As well as a whole bunch of other... Oh. Yeah, what is that? It looked like that had some kind of ranged attack. Which I think is the first time we've seen that. Clerical error? Zoe, specimen 426 is ready for harvest. I was about to notify Alvarez to prep for medical leave, but when I checked the database, I saw Ensign Sable has been moved ahead of her. Is that right? Alvarez has been on the waiting list for 3 months now. I thought arm transplants took priority over a cornea. Here's your clerical error. One of them bought CEC stock at the last purchase, one didn't. Guess which one was suddenly bumped up to vital personnel. It's not worth the headache to push back on it, trust me. And before you think about filing an ethics complaint, just remember the wise words of Hippocrates. Shit rolls downhill. Okay, so we got more unethical dystopian business practices. Oh. That was the sound of a beastie. Is there one in here with us? I don't think so. Frankly, I don't... Freaky. I mean, this is giving Fallout vibes, you know? It's giving, like, FEV. It's giving human experiments, or clones, or something along those lines. I mean, that fucker's still alive. I think we're going to get some incredibly disturbing lore related to this area. Oh, Jesus. Motherfucker. Oh my god, these things are horrible. And they're smaller, so you have to aim a lot better as well. In a way, you know, as well, they're scarier because they're not as visible. I mean, you can easily see a beastie that's the same size as you, but these things are small. And they don't start off with the tentacles, they grow them once they've met you. So they can, I assume, pop out of much smaller places also. Right, this way. Sanitary showers. Please conserve water. Okay. I mean, I don't think you need to worry. We are not stripping off our admittedly very meager armor, but it's still armor. med pack. That creepy whispering's back as well. What did that say? Limb stimulation therapy. Okay. Oh, shit. Hello, sir. What do you reckon? Is that going to be kind of like an electric enemy? Or no? Shock.
Daniels isn't answering her wriggling. What's your status?
Oh, that's what we were looking for.
I'm heading back there now.
Like a
Watch the voltage on that
defibrillator.
pad. I'm not losing anyone else.
Okay. Doors. Can we go into this area anymore? Oh yeah, main lab. So, yeah, so I guess we could just turn around and go. But we're here. Granted, we haven't saved since we got to this area, but God, every time we see a big area, I'm thinking, okay, big area means they're gonna drop some enemies on us. In the corridors and stuff, okay, it's more likely we'll get jump scared. But in these big areas, it's like... every time we've come across one, we've ended up being chased by about 4 beasties of some variety. Okay, we have gone the wrong way. Did we go this way? Oh, that's... okay, we've just done one big loop. Oh yeah, that's one of those things we can impale. Wait, what? Was there nothing else in here? Was that it? Yeah, that must be it. Okay. I thought that was going to be a bit more significant. I mean, we met a new type of enemy, but then they just... back this way, I guess. Well, on the plus side, we will have made some definite progress tonight. That's what I mean, like, this game is pretty good for just jumping in and doing a few hours. And because we have the all-seeing, all-knowing hand, like, yeah, we need to... Oh, jeez. Yeah, we need to figure out where we're going. But we don't need to be spending, like, hours learning paths. So, like, if you then come into it after not playing for a while, you need to learn it all again. We don't need to worry about that. In Outlast, we had to worry about that. In this, we have the all-seeing, all-knowing hand. And I love that. Because it's still not completely accurate every single time. We still have to use our brain. But we can focus on the actual the aliens and the story and the shock and the environment, and rather than that's what I couldn't get into when we were playing Alien Isolation. Okay, that's the way we went first tonight, right? Zero gravity somewhere. That way we can go. Yeah, we went there, right? I think. So we'll where's this barricade thing? We should also save for sure. What do we have here? Sell for credits. Okie doke. See, I had to check. That's one of the only things I've Googled, whether we would need that for crafting or anything. And as far as I remember, no, they are just straight up, you sell them. Which, again, I appreciate that. I don't think we're going to buy any resources like that. We'll save our money for upgrades. Let's do a little save. Yeah, we've definitely made some progress. Hello, hello, hello. I absolutely do not apologise. That sounds like a very summary activity. I could never pull that off. I seem to kill every single plant I have ever had. I got really into it. I think it was like the second time I tried to get sober. God, every time you see that, that's really off-putting. And I bought this. It's the first time I've ever bought a plant online. like a I don't want to dig a hole here. It's the first time I ever purchased a specific rare type of plant, right? Rather than going to IKEA and being like, oh, they have some new succulents. I got this specific one because it was this rare genetic type of plant. There was like a tweaked version of a normal one, and it supposedly it was all black. And when you think of a plant that's black, you think it's probably dead. And it wasn't black, it was just incredibly dark green. But some of it was black. It was pretty damn cool. And I tried my absolute hardest to keep that going. And I think it lasted about a year and a couple of months. And then it died. I do not have the gift of the, I don't know what you call it, a green thumb. I do not have a green thumb. Right, we saved, didn't we? Where do we upgrade? Because we've got an upgrade point. Or do we just blow this? Right, we have vendor, save station. Yeah, I think we're just going to have to blow this. I thought there was a bench in here, but I guess not. Research wing. Did we go that way? No. Ooh, we haven't been this way. Okay, well, let's see what... Oh, this doesn't look good, does it? Oh, no. Oh, we have been here. Okay. Near the very loud machinery. Yes, we've been here. An active orchard. Ooh. That sounds cool. That sounds quite... I don't know if peaceful is the right word, because I'm sure it's not when you're specifically, like, trying to be productive with plants. Have to do this, aren't we? I don't know if this is going to be loud. I feel like this might be loud. This is technically... We're blowing this thing, right? So I feel like that will be quite loud. I don't know. Maybe it's some sci-fi bomb that's incredibly quiet. Probably not. Okay, when do we have to run? Oh, okay, I think it's time to run, Isaac. Run. Shit. Can we hide around, take cover? Yeah, perfect. Is that classed as cover? Where is classed as cover? In here? Is that? No. I feel like that's probably in cover. Or in here? All the way around here? No, that's open. Okay. Maybe it's not anywhere in here. Maybe we gotta... Oh, jeepers. Oh, he's still going. Yeah, I'm very disappointed with this space assault rifle. It does so much less damage than the crappy mining laser thing. How do we take cover? Yeah, we tried going in here, didn't we? Oh, okay, we had to stand precisely there. Boom. I didn't notice that before. We have run out of body bags. Okay, destroy the barricade. Ooh. Right, we should definitely heal, because I feel like we might be about to encounter some kind of boss fight, or a chase sequence or something. There's gonna be something. And they keep talking about the crew member that's died since we've been here on the space station. And I think Chen, right, is the name. And Chen keeps making strange noises. And So I'm pretty sure that Chen is now beastie
Remember, when you reach the morgue,
Chen.
find Captain Mathias's body. Get his rig
Oh no,
code
we're
so they
looking
can
for
shoot
the...
follow up.
Oh, okay. We're looking for the captain of here, not the captain of our ship. Emergency room, that way. It's time. I mean, that's a little bit creepy. Ooh. I'm very curious to see what the other weapons are going to be like. I would guess there would be some kind of sci-fi shotgun. Because we have what is essentially like a pistol and an assault rifle or a machine gun. I don't know. So I would say, if I had to guess, I'd say maybe a shotgun and then maybe something explosive. I don't know. Save us, save us, save us. Lots of save us. Yet to find anyone that's still alive here, which does not bode well for Isaac's lady friend. I hate to be pessimistic here. But she would be the first living human that we found. So the odds of that happening are maybe not the highest. The morgue. Okay, one place we definitely do not want to go is the morgue, because that will just be full of zombie aliens. Medical log. Harris is asleep after another dose of sedative. He seems literally unable to sleep without chemical aid. Oh, look, it's me if I don't have my sleep tablets. Most people succumb to exhaustion after more than 50 hours of waking, regardless of circumstances. Not Harris. His bizarre explanation of the events on the colony points to the same paranoia we've seen elsewhere planetside. His guilt is not in doubt. 2 security officers were present when he took Dr. Schiarello hostage and murdered Nurse Evans. And Harris doesn't deny his actions, but he shows no remorse. In fact, he insists there was no crime. Specifically, that Evans... Okay, so this, I take it then, is there was some colony, maybe on the planet, that they were trying to mine, and it happened there first, and then it happened on the ship. And this Harris dude, when he murdered Nurse Evans, is that she had turned into a beastie? This is classic blah 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 blah. This is classic sociopathic behavior, but Harris exhibits no other symptoms. He is affable and friendly, able to empathize and offer original opinions. When questioned about Evans' murder, however, he becomes withdrawn and uncommunicative. He claims the explanation is stuck in his mind, and that talking about it mixes up its message. He also undergoes intermittent hallucinatory periods, again similar to those experienced by other colonists. During his long waking periods, Harris exhibits writing behavior on any available surface, claiming that dreams need to speak and that he's attempting to make it whole again. What that means, I haven't determined yet. Given the complexities of his case, I plan to reach out to my colleagues for more insight. Ooh. Oh, being woken up by the chicken. See, that's happened to me once. When I was in the Netherlands for a wedding, and we stayed on like a farm. I think that's the only time I've been woken up by the roosters. And it was novel, but it was also very annoying. It's a lot louder than I expected. I didn't realize how loud they could, ooh, what do we have here?
Loop and transmit all personnel. This is
Oh,
Senior
Nicole,
Medical
that's
Officer.
our lady friend.
Medical is overwhelmed. We need help. Look at his wounds. We can't handle so many trauma cases, and the command crew won't tell us what's happening. He's seizing.
Oh dear.
Maybe I have some PHP left.
Jeez. So is that the captain? How do we see where the hologram is? Oh, we're gonna have to get... Okay. So we're gonna have to do the same thing. Find a... some, like, power cube. I don't think they named it. Power cells. Oh, or do we move that one over there, maybe? That seems likely. Ishimura Clinic. That's where we came from, right? Yeah, that's the It's Time room. So we can't go that way without clearance, which we don't have. Can't go that way because it's locked. Right, let's try... Why do we... Oh, we have to turn the lights off. Bloody hell. I don't know why we'd want to turn the shower on. Unless, is it gonna... Maybe we could do like an electricity trap. Get a pool of water and then zap the beasties. I don't know. I mean, I'm talking as if I have any plan when they show up. I just go into pure panic mode.
Medical log, Dr. Nicole Brennan.
There is no thought or strategy.
I repurposed this room to run counseling sessions without unitologists interfering. Now it's the only place I feel safe. I recovered a limb after yesterday's attack.
Breakfast is ready, brackets X.
Bizarre mutations. But it's just
For a second I was like, oh my god. Breakfast is ready, as in the chicken. Which I know is a thing. But...
Limbs missing, torso intact.
Oh jeez.
Okay. Time for a real autopsy.
Okay. Find autopsy location in engineering. This is not going to be good, is it? I mean, I would be so surprised if this lady is alive. Like, that I think would be the biggest plot twist. What? Showers? What does that mean? Right now, I really want to turn the lights on. That's what I fancy right now. Some light. Oh, that's that again. I don't know where the showers are turning on. Is that? Can we move that? No. I don't know. But we will remove this one. And is it over here? Oh, I hear beasties. Oh, it's the new ones. They're so creepy. They're like baby zombies. Super creepy. And they're really quick. And, I mean, more to the point, they throw tentacles. Oh, jeez. I didn't see you there, sir. Oh, crumbs. Oh, dear. Oh, we got no ammo. See, times like this, a space shotgun, so useful. Ooh. Are we? Oh, no, we're not okay. We're not okay.